Hello everybody, it is a beautiful, beautiful day here on the Hitchhikers SMP. We have so much planned today, and it mostly involves this stuff right here. Yes, today we are going to be tackling that ocean monument and starting our Guardian farm. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a new shop. Come get some food and drink. Okay, I will definitely do that at some point. We're still waiting on Curtis Jr. to be returned to us, so hopefully they'll be here soon. I hope I didn't donate that ransom money for no reason. Oh my goodness. I keep looking at the windowsill and thinking, no Curtis Jr.? But alas, it is okay. The Porky Boars Stews and Brews. Okay, I guess that's the shop. Don't leave my gate open! This is how my doors get destroyed by zombies. The Porky Boars Stews and Brews. Okay, another one. Great, wonderful, love that. 10 out of 10. There's another one right here. Another one right here. Are there any more? Oh my goodness, if there's more, I'm gonna throw my hat. All right, well, I've given my base a quick once over, and looks like I don't have to throw my hat because I don't see any more signs. I guess that's lucky, if you're the hat. But why don't we go check out this shop? It should be right over here. Let's see, Porky Boars Stews and Brews. While we're here, we might as well also take a look at our profits. Let's see. Oh, we got some delicious, delicious diamonds. None in here, but we got 10 diamonds. Very nice, very nice. That's enough to make one shop. And what is this? Is this the new shop? Let's see. The Porky Boar Stews and Brews coming soon. It said that there was a new shop. I was ready for the new shop. Oh, but it's gonna be selling potion. Very, very interesting. It will be delicious. Very nice. Now let's go ahead and check on our iron shop. The one, the only, the beautiful iron shop. We have 2 diamonds. We have 2 diamonds. Wonderful. Perfect. I love it. 10 out of 10. And Gort has been working very hard on this witch farm. Okay? Now, let me hop into Spectator real quick. Now, the reason I wanted to hop into Spectator is to show that we have a witch farm right here. This used to be a witch hut. And over here, not over here. Where is it? Where is it? There's one right here. Another witch hut. Over there is another witch hut, and over here we have another witch hut. This is a quad witch hut area, and there will not be an AFK platform. Instead, what Gort wants everybody to do is light up the caves underneath so that we can just walk around the shopping district and cause these farms to be activated. But in the meantime, I set up this wonderful, beautiful scaffolding tower thing with an AFK platform up at the top, and if we look with our beautiful red eyes, we can see that things are working out very, very well. We're getting all the witch drops in here. Let's see, nothing in this one. I think this is the overflow chest, but we have plenty of bottles. We have plenty of spider's eyes, a ton of sticks. Hungry? Thirsty? Check out my new shop. Come see the Porky Boars Stews and Brews. Man, I'm like a walking advertisement today, aren't I? But it is what it is, I suppose. Oh God, night is falling. We have to get back to our bedroom, quick! Almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. Oh goodness gracious, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Oh, we're almost there. Can we do it? We have successfully saved the day. Okay. Enough messing around. Today, we are gonna be working on the Guardian farm. Now, last time we went over to the Guardian farm, we found out there was no Elder Guardians there. And I brought a bunch of axolotls, and none of them made it. You know, a few episodes back, I was going to show you what happened to my axolotls. Well, they're gone. I don't know what happened to them. They all swam out, I guess, and then they just never returned. You can look down here, they're gone. Nowhere to be found. And if we go swimming over in the ocean, we're going to find the same thing. Zilch, nada, no axolotl in sight. This is so sad, but anyway, it's no problem. I have spares inside of a chest, and that's where I'm keeping them. And if push comes to shove, I could always just do my best to resurrect Maxolotl. Gone but never forgotten. but I keep getting distracted. We are gonna be making our guardian farm today. And here we go again. I'm gonna get distracted one more time. Let's head over there because I wanna show you something. In the last episode, I was talking a little bit about Lightmatica, which is a mod that allows me to build a little bit easier based on things I've already built. So first and foremost, let's hide from these guardians. These guys hate me. But let's go ahead and turn on the rendering for Lightmatica. And we have this beautiful plateau. Ah, I'm being shot! Help! No, goodness gracious, this is not good. Anyway, let's take a look in spectator mode and we can see right here, this is what our schematic looks like. Now, the problem I'm facing right now is that if we go underwater, you're gonna see just how bad Lightmatica gets underwater. I have no idea what this is, what it's supposed to be. I mean, I'm guessing most of this is water, but I can't be sure. But anyway, we're gonna do our best today to build this guardian farm. And it's a lot different than normal guardian farms. I'm actually getting this farm design from Logical Geek Boy. Link will be in the description below. But it's pretty easy. It mostly just takes advantage of the spawning conditions of the guardian. They still have to be within the spawning radius, which we can do very easily by just building up to the top. And they're able to spawn just a little bit higher than the ocean monument itself. So with that being said, let's take off all of our gear. I know, it's a bad idea to take off your gear at an ocean monument. However, with what we're about to do, we are going to turn ourselves invisible. And we're gonna hope for the best that this works out. It might not, we'll see. I'll go ahead and keep respiration and aqua affinity though. That might actually come in handy. And then we need some invisibility potions. And we're good to get started, but I'm sure you guys don't want to watch this. So 3, 2, 1, and boom, we're done. We have ourselves a guardian farm. Look at that. I mean, you can't really, it's just a floor right here. But basically, if we take a gander here in spectator mode, we can see that we have a bunch of soul sands and campfires. And so far I have accumulated so much prismarine based items such as the regular prismarine blocks. We have some prismarine bricks, a ton of sea lanterns, some squid ink, and some dark prismarine as well. Now let me go ahead and show you what this looks like from up here. We're going to get up to our AFK platform, and then we're gonna enter spectator mode, and you'll be able to see just how fast this thing works. Alrighty, here we are in spectator mode, and you can see all the guardians piling in here. Let's go into this block so we can see everything all at once. Look at that. All of these guardians spawning in, they get pushed by the water above into these campfires. The hoppers pick up their items and they go into this nifty little item elevator here, which just uses a couple droppers and some glass blocks to get it sent up. You get pushed through the water stream into these double chests. Eventually I do want to add some item sorters because I do want to get rid of basically all of the cod, and I also want to get rid of most of the squid ink. Not all of it, but maybe we'll have like a double chest or two full of squid ink and then the rest gets sent to the garbage. I don't know yet. But with that, we are done with our guardian farm. Let's head on home and put away our spoils. What the heck is this? We have just like a pile of ender pearls out here. How many? Oh my goodness. One of the hitchhikers must have visited my base and then littered. That's not very nice of them. Goodbye, ender pearls. It was nice knowing you. And by that, I mean it was not nice knowing you. Yeah, I sure showed them. And our spoils have been taken care of. Squid ink, I guess we can put that in here too, although I think I have it somewhere else. Yeah, I have ink sacks right here. I'll go ahead and put it in here for now. And on that note, I think that it is time for us to prepare for 1.19. Currently, the server is still on 1.18, and that is because we are waiting for some mods to update. But once they do, we're going to be updating very promptly. And we have a couple things I would like to prepare for. First and foremost is one of the big ones. We have some new blocks coming to the game where we can take a water bucket or water bottle and we can splash it against some dirt. I think it also works on grass. It might not. It might literally just have to be dirt, in which case we'll find some. But basically you can splash some water on it and it's gonna turn into mud. Now, that's great. We can collect a whole bunch of dirt. That's no problem at all. The problem is, if we want to make what's called packed mud, we're gonna need a lot of wheat. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I don't have any wheat growing anywhere. I mean, I have this little farm set up over here, but this isn't permanent. I honestly haven't touched this thing since before I did any villager trade hall stuff, and in all honesty, I might get rid of it at some point. But something I am considering, and this is based off of Waddle's survival series, he has an entire biome basically covered in beetroot. What if I did something similar? Maybe not an entire biome, but maybe a whole island? I think that could be pretty interesting. Maybe 2 islands. Maybe 3, imagine. But alas, to do this, we are gonna have to gather so much seeds. So many seeds. I don't know where we're gonna find that many seeds. I guess what we can do is just break a bunch of grass and hope for the best. I don't know. We could also try making a flower farm, which could technically work, and then we'll definitely get a bunch of seeds. Actually, now I'm curious. If I use Fortune 3 on grass, is it more likely that I'm gonna get seeds? I got 5 seeds from that. No way. I think it's usually only 1, right? Let's see. We're gonna keep trying. Fingers crossed. Maybe? Let's see. 8 seeds. All right, we're at 3. Or, sorry. We're at 8. We got 3. Words are hard. But okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna collect so many seeds, and by the end of this, we'll be able to fill up this entire area with some wheat. So it turns out that this island isn't actually an island. It's more like an entire country, and it leads all the way over to our mini game district, which we don't want to farm wheat all the way over there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn it into an island. Forget everything we said before. It is now an island, and so we can start farming up that wheat, or at least planting it. What is it called in farming terms? Sowing? I guess we can give that a try. And if we're gonna do this, we're gonna have to do it right. And that means, oh, you guessed it, we are gonna make a netherite hoe. That's some serious dedication. I don't even have any other netherite gear, but you know what? This is fine. Alrighty, let's get planting. As great of an idea as that was, all of those stacks of seeds have been used up, and I barely even made a dent. I would say this is maybe 1/8 of the way done, and that took a lot of seeds to do. However, the wheat is already growing. We can see some of them already fully grown, which is very nice, which means it's only a matter of time before we get enough seeds to fill up this whole area. However, that brings us to our next point of action. I personally did not like having to acquire all those seeds. It took quite a long time. Even with Fortune 3, it took quite a long time. We have quite a bit of bone meal that we can use, but eventually this will run out if I end up making a farm specifically to get seeds for this. And if I wanted to, I could also use a ton of bone meal to make other farms as well. One idea might be to make a moss farm. That could be cool. Another one would be to make a wood farm. That could also be cool. A flower farm. All of those use bone meal. And excuse you, why are you walking through my crops? What the heck's wrong with you? But anyway, what was I saying? Right, if I have that much bone meal, I can make a ton of farms that will rely on that. So maybe what we should do today, I know we've already worked on the Guardian farm and we can see it all the way over there with the beautiful, beautiful campfires. But today, we should make a bone meal farm. And eventually we will put a building around it. Okay, hear me out, everybody. I know that I keep saying, oh, we're gonna make a building for this, we're gonna make a building for that. And I know I haven't done that. Because I do have a build in mind for the villager breeder, which I haven't used in a while. But it deserves a building. And I do still need to make a building for our cactus, sugarcane, and bamboo farm, which I haven't done either. But you know, at least I made the windmill my base in the trade hall, right? Regardless, we're gonna end up making a building for our bone meal farm as well. It's not going to be one of those buildings that I just never get around to. I have plans, I promise. I'm just busy. I'm sorry, okay? But on that note, let's get to it. Let's make ourselves a bone meal farm. Now, where do we want to make it? Okay, hear me out on this. All of my buildings so far, their doorways are facing this direction, which is great, except it's kind of boring. All of them are facing this way. I have none facing this way, or this way. And if I want to make a little settlement here and make it kind of make sense, I can't have all the buildings facing the same way. That doesn't make any sense. So, what we're gonna do, I think I'm gonna make the bone meal farm somewhere over here. Maybe we'll make it somewhere right here and we can finally get rid of all of this, because I'll be honest, I don't think I'm gonna use this stuff for the rest of the season. And if I do end up using a ton of pumpkins or a ton of melons, I might as well just make a pumpkin and melon farm at that point. So, we're gonna make it right here in 3, 2, 1. Wow, wow, wow. Look at us go. We have made our bone meal farm. Whoops, didn't mean to pick that up. We have made our bone meal farm and it produces it very slowly, I must say. We take a look in here. All of this bone meal, I keep picking it up from right here. My bad. Let's put that back. All of this bone meal in the dispenser, all of this bone meal in this hopper, all of this bone meal in this hopper, I pretty much put in. And then the rest that it's producing, that's filling up this slot right here, it's really not that much. I think it makes like 1 to 2 extra every time it runs. Which is a little slow. It's not the fastest, but you know, it works and it's pretty compact. This is a farm design by Puffing Fish HQ. Link will be in the description below. But basically, it just produces the moss right here. The stone that gets pushed gets turned into moss, and it also breaks the moss, which causes it to get flown from the water into this hopper down here, or should I say set of hoppers down here. There's 4. That's what the honey blocks are for. Honey blocks, if you don't recall, are not full blocks, which means if it gets pushed all the way to the side here, it technically reaches this block and this block, both next to each other. And so these hoppers go into these composters. The composters get dispensed into this area down here, which will drop them into this water stream. The water stream will bring it up to the top, and up at the top, we can climb up there real fast. It'll get put into this water stream, which will of course send it along this row of honey blocks. The honey blocks, because they're not full blocks, when the water pushes it down the stream, it'll get into the hoppers that are right down here. And if it misses that, what'll end up happening is it'll go into this hopper over here, which is where I will collect my extra bone meal after this thing has finished getting all of the bone meal locked in place. Let's see, where are we at right now? Are we almost at 64? Okay, so we should start seeing, hopefully, fingers crossed, some bone meal reaching that area at the very end, so we can start getting some excess bone meal. Yes, here we go. Let's go check that out real quick, because that'll be important. And I did accidentally pick up a piece. That's my bad. But there we go. We're starting to get some teeny tiny amounts of bone meal in here, which is more than nothing for sure. And, you know, I guess this works. I don't know. I feel personally that that amount of bone meal for this farm is a little slow. It feels like, for the most part, it's wasting a whole lot of it on creating more moss, which I understand. I get it. It makes sense. It's not as ideal as I thought it was going to be. Well, okay, maybe. We have 7 now. I guess if we AFK it for a little bit, we'll get quite a bit, and we can always put a chest underneath, AFK overnight, and see how much bone meal we get. But for now, we've used up all of our bone meal to make this farm, which means I don't have enough bone meal for the wheat fields, which is a little sad, but it's okay. We'll eventually get enough bone meal to manage that. But regardless, for sure, it's not going to be fast enough to run any farm automatically. For example, what I was planning on doing is connecting this bone meal farm up to maybe a flower farm or a wood farm, but I don't think that's really going to work out very well because of how little it produces. Unrelated to that, I have just received confirmation that Rusty has officially opened his shop. Let's go check it out in the shopping district. Food. Okay, let's go check it out. This is his new shop. Where do we... Oh, hello. Stew of Rejuvenation. Stew of Jump. 99% of the profits support research in science. Fire resistance, night vision, healing. Potions, night vision, 3G. Healing, 3G. Fire resistance, 1G. 12G equals 1D, aka 3NV equals 1D. This is not a fire hazard. What? I'm confused. Wait, hold on. 12G equals 1D. So, whatever G is that 1 diamond? I'm incredibly confused. No one beyond this point. What beyond the point? Stop! Turn back now! He'll never know. Still under construction. What is this? What is this? Oh, stuff. No, okay, this is employees only. Okay, so 12G equals 1 diamond. Okay, so does that mean if I get 4 night vision potions, that's 1 diamond? What is envy? 3NV equals 1D. This is so confusing. I have no idea. Because it can't be netherite, because there's no V in netherite. Okay, no worries. Let's see. We have potions of healing, we have potions of night vision and fire resistance. Unfortunately, I have a potion set up, otherwise I would buy from this shop. What do we got down here? Oh, these are the barrels of stew. Well, we'll definitely have to keep checking out this place because I'm very confused by this. And this is not a fire hazard, apparently. It's a water hazard. No lifeguard on duty. Help! Help me. Okay, that joke wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be. But I personally think I'm going to wrap it up for this episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to smash that like button, destroy that subscribe button, and ring the bell. That's what you gotta do. You gotta ring the bell. You don't have to smash or anything. Just ring it. Click it. Make it go ding ding ding. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, we have a Discord server, so definitely check that out. Link will be in the description below. And remember, if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell to get notified when I upload a video. If you're not following already, please consider following me on Twitter, Instagram, and supporting me on Patreon, all at CurtisDoesADig. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a good one.